You want this to be a reincarnation of Chris Rock and Will Smith? And let me state for the record that while we bring up that, let me assure you it wouldn't have gone down like that. I would have gotten my ass kicked because had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately.
Clean up the upcut more. Raise him up. Yeah, make it more free. Yeah, push.
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. You're exposing your son like this?
But we want to control the youth. We got to control them through the people they listen to.
But I think that makes sense, though.
It don't make sense because the entertainers are more controlled by the white power structure than you and I could ever be. Look at what they make. Look how much they make. And more important, look who they make it from. When I saw LeBron James go public when Israel invaded Gaza, and LeBron James issued a statement, and he said that I stand with Israel. Now, you're supposed to be an activist, LeBron James, and I respect you. Him and Bronny, I love seeing them on the court together. I love that father-son situation as long as I don't catch Bronny bunny hopping. But nonetheless, LeBron, how can you as a black man with all we've been through, how could you dare go public and stand with Israel in their genocide against the Palestinian people? LeBron James was wrong for that, but he had no choice because his dealings with that community financially dictated that he stand with Israel.
Man, you believe that?
I know it.
So you think that LeBron is controlled?
All of them. Who ain't? The question ain't who is. The question is who isn't controlled by the power.
So do you think there's enough, that you get enough money, power, finances, or resources to break free?
Who do you think made LeBron James a billionaire last year? Thank you. The Untouchables. Yes.
Yeah, but we're gonna get to Diddy. Yeah, hold on. We're gonna get to Diddy. Shit, we're gonna get to Diddy. But so you think that there's no way to break free?
If you're willing to lose everything that you got.
So you saying that you can't keep your power and your money and be free?
Not if you made it through them. LeBron didn't become a billionaire through the Negro Leagues. You understand? He became a billionaire through the NBA, who has what? The largest percentage of untouchables as team owners. They own the NBA, and therefore they own him.
I don't know, Doc. I don't know.
Hard to argue this. That's a hard argument.
This is the reality we living in, brother.
It's not no hard argument.
Listen. Under slavery, the black man was a commodity to be owned and traded.
So what's
our
the money
value?
for?
Let me finish this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Our value was contingent on how much we could physically produce for the plantation. When you look at the NFL, when you look at the NBA, when you look at our Olympic athletes, I ask you the question: has there been any change or modification in the way the power structure judges the value of a black man's life? Are we still not judged for how much we can output physically? The basketball player, the football player, the Olympic track star. You're only worth as much as you can be used by the power structure. The only difference between a slave of 200 years ago and a slave of today is the slave of today is well compensated, but he has no more power than his ancestor had on the plantation 200 years ago.
So black people's money doesn't have power?
No. It can be converted into power, but no celebrity is going to risk doing that. See, here's the thing. When you hear about a celebrity getting an endorsement deal from a Caucasian company, that endorsement deal is a slave shackle. It binds your mouth shut to the things that matter to your people. When you hear these rappers, I got an endorsement deal over here, an endorsement deal over here. That's why I respect Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. He wouldn't take it. He came out with his own sneaker. I believe Kyrie now has his own sneaker. Nike cut him. He said, don't come back to me after the drama. Keep the same energy. I'm going to go in this direction because the more you represent brands that are not sensitive to the black agenda is the further away you are from being loyal to the community.
Thoughts on Stephen A. Smith?
I was talking to somebody the other day. I didn't see what did Stephen A. say about OJ? Something about OJ Simpson?
He was upset, I believe, that BET,
that BET honored him. Yes.
Okay.
Had him in the in memoriam package.
Yeah.
My view on my brother Stephen A. Smith, I vacillate. Because one minute he'll say something that I say good. Like when they gave Steve Nash the Brooklyn Nets coaching job. And he said no black man gets that job with no experience, and you're going to coach KD, Kyrie, and James Harden? No black man gets that. Good job, Stephen A. And then he'll go right back and do something coonish like this. If BET wants to honor OJ, let them honor OJ. White people honor white people who are guilty of things, right? And let us be clear, did not OJ get acquitted?
He was found innocent.
He was found innocent. So Stephen A., if OJ Simpson was found innocent for the murder of Anna Nicole Smith, I believe the name was. What was the name?
Murphy,
Nicole Smith.
Nicole Brown.
Nicole Brown Smith, yeah,
right. Well, forgive me for getting the name wrong.
Yeah.
But if he was found innocent in a court of law, how can you come back, Stephen A. Smith, 30, 40 years later and say BET was wrong for honoring the man when he was found innocent in court? So you're parroting a white supremacist narrative. I need Stephen A. to pick a side and stay on it because he floats back and forth. Now, to his credit, at least he does float. Some of them don't even float. They go hard on the white supremacist narrative and stay there. Stephen A. go back and forth. I need him to pick a side because every time I'm proud of him, like Stephen A. did a good job today breaking this down from a racial standpoint, he'll go right back to cooning. So I just need him to pick a side and stay on it because I don't know where he stands.
But God bless the dead. But some people would say, well, now, Dr. Umar, you defending the bunny hopper and OJ.
Great question. I'm not defending the bunny hopping aspect of OJ. I'm defending the fact that OJ Simpson is a black man. And when I'm dealing with issues of black men or black people, what they do to one of us, they can do to any of us. And that's why when I look at Jonathan Major's situation, if you would, he had no business bunny hopping. But does that mean his career should have been destroyed over that incident?
Absolutely
Because
not.
she had a cut on the finger and a cut behind the ear or something like that. So he gets his whole career destroyed, even though we saw on TV he ran from the white girl, ran from the white girl. And I don't know if you saw what his lawyer said. Jonathan Major's lawyer said he got convicted, not necessarily, and I'm paraphrasing, not necessarily because he abused her, but in defending himself from her abuse, he was too aggressive. What the hell is that? And they found that she was guilty of abuse, but the prosecutor said they didn't have enough information to charge her. Look at that. So she walks, and he gets his career destroyed. That's a damn shame. Even though he's guilty of bunny hopping, I don't want to see that happen to any black man because that could happen to me under other situations or circumstances that don't involve a white woman. So even if he's a bunny hopper, I still got to separate that out and look at how the impact of this case can affect all black men.
Stephen A. Smith, I sentence you to 4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Chris Broussard, Rob Parker, I sentence you both to 2,500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Michael Wilbon, you fat, bald-head, no-neck midget, I sentence you to 3,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Snow Bunny Shannon Sharp, you're the biggest and strongest of everybody on the list, so I'm going to have to sentence you for 10,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man and saying that no black woman can make you happy. 10,000 lashes for Snow Bunny Shannon Sharp. Who else we got on this list?